Alright guys, welcome to another episode of An Exclusive on IKTV. Okay, I'm your host Jerani Zilan Richardson. I know you're probably noticing things a little bit different, and that's because we're working something up, alright? So don't worry. Anyway, today we are going to be delving into Vincentian culture and lifestyle. We seem to be doing a lot of that in this month. You know, it's Independence, you know, we're celebrating on the 27th. Woo! Vinci to the bone. Alright, Miss Young Mothers pageant dated for the 25th of October 2014 at 8 p.m. We're going to give you the venue and everything a little bit later, but first, you need to meet our guests. And immediately on my right is Joanna Christopher. She is a former netball West Indian player, and she is also a pageant organizer. And on my extreme right, she is the current reigning queen of Miss Young Mothers, Samantha Matthews. Ladies, it is a pleasure having you in studio.
It's a pleasure being here.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
All right, you seem a bit nervous.
No, I'm not, no.
Okay, so everything is all cool and everything?
Yeah.
Just like a queen?
Yeah.
Just doing it and showing it, just showing it off.
Yeah.
All right, so, okay, so how are you doing today, Joanna?
To be honest, I'm really not feeling well, but I have to because I have 6 beautiful young ladies with me today, and I encourage them to feel beautiful, look beautiful. So even if I'm feeling a little sick today, I have to act the part.
And you're being a role model for these ladies.
Precisely so.
And Samantha, how are you doing today?
I'm going great, thank you.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna start out with you, Miss Christopher. Can I just call you Joanna?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Samantha, right?
Yes, please.
All right,
yeah.
just want to make sure you can call me Jerani, you know.
Jerani.
Just leave it, you know. Okay, so how long has the event been in operation so far?
Okay. Well, so far it's been 2 years. This year is going to be the 3rd year since we've started Miss Young Mothers. And there are times when I had to put it on hold because I've been traveling. And when I came back, everyone kept saying, Joanna, why aren't you doing that Young Mothers pageant again? So I was like, okay, I'll think about it. And then putting ads on Facebook or whatever, people would say, oh, please, just when I decided, oh, I'm not even going to bother with that show. Then the girls keep saying, oh, please, I want to join Miss Young Mothers, could I please? So that encouraged me to go another year, and I'm hoping to make it annual.
Okay, I'm slightly under the weather too. So guys, I'm sure you probably got this from the last episode. Slightly under the weather, so don't mind the little coughs that are gonna pop up every now and again, right? Okay, and so Samantha, I'm gonna get back to you, okay, Joanne? Samantha, what encouraged you to join the pageant?
Well, what encouraged me to join the pageant is because I have 3 kids, and I would like to show them what the mother them have. Go and make them proud, and try and get a crown.
Okay, so Joanna, you're aiming to make the show something annual now, and the show is based in Layo, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you're trying to make it annual. What are you looking to gain from this show?
Well, what I'm looking to gain from the show, and there's a correction, Layu is the mother of all Queen show. Not even Miss SVG could compare to what we put out in Layu. And I would really like to expose the show, so I'm inviting IKTV to come down and show the people what we do in Layu. However, what I'd like to gain from this show is not so much me gaining anything, but the young people, the young mothers who has given up on themselves because they think that, oh, I have 1 child or 2 kids, 3, 4, whatever. I don't think a child or children is any mistake. Why I say that is because the Lord gave these children to the young mothers, and He know why He gave it to them. It's so unfortunate that maybe at a young age, I'm not encouraging a young girl to go and get pregnant now, but it's unfortunate. But just because you had a baby, that doesn't mean you must give up. Stop looking beautiful, stop dressing up, stop chasing after your goals. I find that a lot of them in St. Vincent stopped the minute they had a child. And talking to most of them, I would have heard, oh, you know, I wanted to join Miss SVG, you know. So my aim is to give them.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. My aim is to give them that opportunity to go back and enter into something feeling almost next to Miss SVG. but it's
Right.
better, eh?
Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna have to do some comparisons sooner
Yeah,
or later.
please do.
I'm gonna eventually bring you back, bring you guys back, and we're gonna go after some of the contestants and speak to them, right?
Yeah.
Samantha, when you joined, right? You said you joined because you wanted to show your children what the mother can do.
Yeah.
So, was before the pageant, was there any point before then where you wanted to give up on your dreams that Joanna just did?
No, I'm not giving up. Thanks to Joanna. She made me who I am today.
Okay.
Thank her a lot.
Okay, so before the show, did you have any confidence issues that?
Yeah, I have plenty confidence in myself to go and show them that way Samantha Matthews can do. Because a lot of them saying, I can't do this, I can do that, but I know I can do it.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 25 years old.
Okay. All right, so we're coming down to the end of this segment. All right, we want to make sure we get all the girls in so we can have some information, and I'm going to bring you guys back again to the end to round up everything. All right?
Okay.
But before we go off into this segment, Joanna, what would you want persons to remember from the show? And I'm going to bring this question back to you again, you know, because I want you to hear what the other young ladies have to say, and then, but we just want to get it out.
Joanna Christopher, if you see me, you'd know that I'm class. Looking at me, can't you tell? I'm class. And that's exactly what I want from my show. There have been shows that happened in the past that wasn't so much of what I expected. But the girls in there, you know that once I'm doing a pageant, it has to be perfect, it has to be classy, or I'm not gonna like it. I practice very hard. So when the people from Oia, well, Sandy Bay to Chateau Belair come to this pageant, they're going to expect nothing but the best. Standard, very high. It's going to be hard to judge the girls because I train everyone to perfection. They'll tell you that themselves.
Okay, and I'm guessing you can concur.
Excuse me?
You agree with this?
Yes, I'm agree with it. And I would like to thank the Most High.
Okay. So on your going out, you and I mean that in every sense, you literally get stepping out from this segment and stepping out from being the reigning queen. What is the one thing that you want to pass on to these other young ladies?
Well, I wish them the best. 6 beautiful young ladies. I wish them the best, and it's really hard. I'm going to give up my crown, and I hope everything goes well. Them gonna work real hard. Trust me, to get this crown.
All right. Okay, guys. So we're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna have the other contestants to come in. All right. Stay tuned. You're watching IKTV, an exclusive. Introducing Unrendered, IKTV's definitive news program. Unrendered, bringing to you SVG's political, social, and controversial issues to help you make sense of what's happening. Stay smart, informed, connected. An exceptional show for an exceptional time. Every Sunday at 10 a.m., Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m., and Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Only on IKTV.
As a young boy, I used to go on the beaches with other friends and catch turtles, and they come to lay. And for me, it was fun and a means of survival as well. But as you can see, I stand in between two outboard motors. I choose mechanic as a living. And as I joined the Union Island Environmental Attackers, and I went on the beach and see the procedures of a turtle coming all the way from Europe or to Leh. I think it was a sad mistake I have made. Right now, I take it up as a job to protect the turtles and encourage others not to kill the turtles anymore. And that's my contribution.
Okay, so guys, welcome back. I'm Jerron Izilon. I'm sure you probably know that by now, as if not, you really ain't good at names either, boy. I thought I was bad. Anyway, so now I have contestant number 4 and contestant number 3. We're going to get into them a little bit, all right? But first, we had the organizer, and that person is Joanna Christopher. She's the former netball, national West Indian netball player and the pageant organizer for Miss Young Mothers. And the current reigning queen, Miss Samantha Matthews. All right. Then we had contestant number 1 and contestant number 2, Cordella George and Hanja Jackson. And they have some flowery names going on. I don't know why they love flowers and things. I guess that's a ladies' thing. And they were Miss Sunflower and Miss Red Rose. And now with me is Miss Ladies of the Night, contestant number 4, Jessica Matthews. Jessica?
Hi.
Okay, and contestant number 3, Susan Phillips, Miss Buttercup. And before, honestly, in the last segment, when I said just now we're going to see Buttercup, I didn't look at the paper and I really didn't expect to see Buttercup next. I guess I kind of have a bit of abilities thing going on up inside there. All right, so ladies, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
You're good. All right, you prepped and ready for the 25th?
Yeah.
Vinci to the bone, you're going to reference in your young mother's pageant?
Yeah, sure.
My best foot forward.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
very
so
patriotic.
okay, so we're not going to read out your bio and stuff. So I'm just going to ask you, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Jessica Matthews. I'm from the beautiful town of Layu. I have 2 beautiful sons and I love them to my heart. They are my world and they encourage me and they give me the motivation to do this show. Okay? Most of the time, people will give me a lot of down encouragement by looking at them and sometimes they say, oh, mommy, you can do this, do that. And I say they give me the motivation to do this show.
Okay. And Miss Phillips?
Well, actually, John, I met John on the phone, like WhatsApp, and she come to me and asked me if I can go into the show, but I didn't want to do it, but she keep bothering me and telling me I could come. So I said, you know what, let me do it. And then now I keep calling her and the 2 of us get in contact with each other, different numbers. And I went to the practice and she practiced me very good. And right now I'm really feeling good about myself.
Alright, so I'm guessing that she gave you that confidence
Motivation,
boost
yes.
and the
She gave me the
motivation.
motivation to do it. And at the night of the show, I'm going to put my best foot forward.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 31 years old, Susan Phillips, from the peaceful and humble village of Petersburg, Barrel. I have 4 children, and I'm very proud of them. My first daughter went in for the Miss BSS pageant, and she won, and she's pushing me, really pushing me.
So you not only have, you have a coach who just happened to be
Yeah, she pushed me a lot.
Okay, so I'm gonna get on this one, right? Because this show apparently seems to be an option other than Miss SVG for young mothers. Because I was informed, I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to seek clarification on this and I'm gonna try to bring them in and follow up on Miss SVG, right? So, what is I'm gonna ask you this, right? What is your opinion on Miss SVG?
Wow.
This pageant show.
I don't really support the show because the young ladies is like, to me, my opinion is like they look down on others. You walk in the road, you try to speak to them, it's like they don't even see you, they didn't even hear you. If you're entering into a show, you need my support because I'm on the stand supporting you. You need my support. You should be able to interact with me. Be yourself. Don't try and change because of the show. Be the same person that you are. Okay? Because at the end of the day, when the show is finished, you're still gonna meet me and I'm still gonna tell you good morning. Okay?
Right.
So I don't support the show.
Okay, I'm guessing that's a target. I have some contacts. I'm gonna start messaging down so that I can get a follow-up from Miss SVG. Alright?
I don't
And
support the show.
right, okay, we straight on that. Miss Susan Phillips, Miss Buttercup. I'm guessing you like the flower buttercup.
Yeah, I love it. Buttercup is a beautiful, shiny pistil of flowers that grows up in lots of different places. I choose Buttercup because Buttercup it stands in the middle of the national flag of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's an independent color. And I choose it because the show is independent. And I'm a true independent woman.
Vincent to the bone, I say. Alright guys, I don't know if you've been following, but this is Independence Month, you know, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. For those who are not Vincentians and you're looking at the show right now, just in case you've maybe missing it in somewhere, I don't understand how you've been missing it. It's the month of independence. We're celebrating independence on the 27th of October. Alright, so we're getting down to the end of this segment. All right, so I'm gonna ask you, what was your reason for joining the pageant besides the motivation of your kids?
Well, from a little girl, I've been with Joanna. From primary school, straight up, she's always boosting me. Okay? Even the people try to pull me down, she know what I'm capable of doing. She know the ability that I have inside of me. Okay, she's like my role model, my second mom. But she gives me all the confidence that I need. She is like, no matter what people say, you just look up and just shine. Okay, she opened that part. She opened that part inside of me that seems to be locked away. Okay, so at the night of the show, I'm doing this for Joanna and my kids.
Okay. All right. I'm guessing your kids are feeling really hyped up now for you. Yeah, I mean, you're bigging them up on TV. And Miss Phillips, what was your reason for joining the show?
Well, I joined the show because going in a show is not very easy. Being on a stage is not very easy, but it also helps you to lift your self-esteem, help you to motivate yourself more. And I think at the first thing when I come to enter the show, I felt like leaving and don't want to bother with it. But sometimes you cannot bother with the criticisms of people, certain people. You have to try to push yourself in a level that you think is best for you.
Okay, and the question that comes to everyone who ever comes on this set. At the end of the day, after the pageant, after this interview, after all the other interviews that you're going to do, how do you want to be remembered? I'm going to start with you.
Well, I want to be remembered. I'm going to put my best foot forward. I'm going to do the best. Well, it leaves to the judge, the final, whatever the judge put, whatever the judge say, it's final decision. But I'm going to put my best foot forward. So whatever go, I go with it. I go with the flow.
Okay. And Miss Matthews?
It's ladies of the night.
Yes, ladies of the night. I wanted to get on that in a moment. We're pressed for time. But, okay, at the end of the day, after the interview, same question, after the pageant, everything, how do you want to be remembered?
That small girl in that small world, okay, to come out in my shell, okay, to be the person that I once was, to lift me up, to lift up my self-esteem higher than where I was, bring it up. Okay, shine for the world, but for my kids, as I love them dearly.
Okay, and I'm guessing night is the best time to shine, Miss Lady of the Night. Okay, and Miss Buttercup. Okay, I'm just gonna wish you guys all the best in the pageant, and same thing, no matter what the result is, you're all queens, and your children are gonna always look up to you.
Yes.
Alright, so continue to do the good job that you're doing with your children.
Yes.
Yeah, thank
you.
Alright guys, so that's another segment. We're coming close to the end. You're watching IKTV. I'm Jerani Zilon. Stay tuned, and Exclusive continues.
IKTV, all about you.
Alright guys, welcome back to an exclusive. This was our final segment. Oh, before I forget, remember you can follow me on Twitter at Jerani_Zilon, and you can follow IKTV at iConcepts. Right? That's iConcepts with a K. Alright, you're gonna see it on the screen at some point. Yes. Okay, so we're in the wrap up, and again with me is the event organizer Joanna Christopher and contestant number 5. Now, before I go any further, contestant number 6, she is not able to be with us today because of an ailment with her child. Right, so we're gonna have Joanna fill in for her before we go any further. And contestant number 5, Christy Hopper, and she is Miss Osram Lily.
Anturium
Lily. Oh, where did I get that from? Oh my. Okay, so before we go any further, I'm gonna ask you, what is that?
Anturium lily is a very expensive flower. It was once the national flower of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and it can also be found in very different types of colors in terms of pink, red. Anturium lily is also known for making wreath for funerals and so on.
And wedding, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
for the
please.
brides and stuff.
Yes,
so,
please.
if I'm gonna ask you, how does this lily reflect on you?
Well, as you see, doesn't I look expensive?
Yeah, there's no argument there whatsoever.
And very pretty.
Right. Well, I would like to. I have not seen all the contestants because one person is missing, but everybody is so far. I mean, you're all beautiful young ladies.
Exactly.
And I guess that's why Miss Lord have mercy, Miss Christopher has decided to bring up a pageant for you all. Okay, Miss Christopher, can you please tell me, right? What was the process in selecting these young ladies?
Well, it wasn't difficult. As I say, I put an ad on Facebook and the ladies kept calling. I should have had an audition, but I had to stop people from coming because I only wanted 6. And the first 6 that came, I said, okay, I'm going to give you the shot. It was easy.
Early birds get the good room. So I'm guessing that the Lily was one of the early birds.
Yes. So I'm thinking next year you need to say early if you want to go in for Miss Young Mothers next
Say
year.
from all now.
Okay. You know, I've never seen a lily fly here, so I don't know why you're calling you an early bird. Okay. So let me cut out all the nonsense and stop joking around. Okay, tell us a bit about yourself, Miss Hooper.
Okay, my name is Christy Hooper. I'm from Camden Park, and in my spare time, I enjoy spending as much time as I can with my lovely daughter. I only have one child. I don't think I intend to have any more because kids are very expensive. As a mom, you want to make sure that your child or children have the best of everything, even things that you never have, you know, for them they to have. So most of the time I enjoy, well, I'm doing a cosmetology course because I will soon be a certified cosmetologist, which is what I like to do. That's what I mostly specialized in.
So that is
Right.
your passion.
That is my passion. Being beautiful, staying beautiful. That
Right.
is just me. That's my image.
Okay, and how old are you again?
I am 23.
You're 23. You're 23. You're passionate. You are confident. I'm guessing you're running hard for the title also.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So I'm gonna come back to you. Right? So, Joanna, the other contestant, Miss Thompson, isn't here. So I'm gonna ask you to just tell us a bit about her, so that the audience can know who is this other contestant.
Okay, well, Keishel, she calls herself Miss St. Vincent. She's very petite, very small and tiny, and attractive young lady. She's filled with a lot of talent. She's versatile, whereas she can dance very well and sing to her best. So you're going to expect nothing but talent from Keishel. And one thing I know, Keishel is very intelligent. And she's going to shock a lot of people because she doesn't talk much. So when they see all this talent and intelligence coming out of her on the night, they're going to be in shock.
Okay, so Miss Hooper, I like your surname, so I'm going to be calling you by your surname, right?
Okay.
So, on the night of Miss Young Mothers, what can we expect from you?
Nothing but talent, confidence, bravery, and intelligence.
Okay, what is your talent?
You're gonna have to
I
be
have
there
to
to
know.
see that.
Oh, come on, give me a little sneak peek.
You're definitely
Sing
gonna
the
have to
song.
be there
Sing
to
the
see
song.
that.
It's a song.
No,
Is it a dance?
keep that to yourself.
Okay. You know, I can bet that she's going to tell me off camera. I bet you're going to tell me off camera.
No, I won't.
Yeah, okay. I think her confidence is a little
I
bit too much for this room here
definitely
right
gonna
now.
come with a very big package, and I know I'm gonna put on a very good performance for the people that is going to be present tonight. So whether or not I win the crown, I know that I'm going to give them a show that they're coming to expect.
Okay, and what was your motivation for joining the show?
My motivation for joining the show is that, you know, I want to be able to set an example and be an inspiration to people out there, especially mothers who have children or child that feel that, you know, having a child means that the world has stopped. Yeah?
Right.
Meaning that, okay, they feel that having a child, you gone back, you in a corner, you don't have any confidence about yourself no more, you stop carrying yourself the way you're supposed to and all bound down in the house. No. So I am doing this to motivate other young mothers and other young persons that having a child doesn't mean that, you know, you're old. It's come to me like you're born again. You're born again.
There's a theory behind having a child, you know, because they say that the child is a younger, more of you that comes up. Just a younger version of yourself that comes up. So I like that, being born again.
Yes.
All right. I noticed you had a bright smile, and I'm guessing I'm figuring it out, because in the beginning you said similar things to what Miss Hopper just said about when a young mother has a child, their life doesn't have to stop, that they can keep going. I'm guessing you've been doing a lot of tutoring. Huh?
Yes, I'm a young mother myself. I have 2 beautiful kids, Zidan and Serenity. They're my life, my heart. And I'm not going to stop looking beautiful. I'm not going to stop encouraging ladies. I love children. In my spare time, I find myself training little girls to play netball. Every Saturday, if you have a young girl from 0 right up to 100, send them. I'll teach them to play the game of netball from 6 o'clock until 9. That's what I like to do.
So netball has never left you?
It will never ever leave me, even if I have 1 leg.
Okay, you know, we're going to stray a bit. Tell us a bit about yourself in netball. We're coming down to the very last minutes of this this program. Tell us a bit about netball for you.
Okay, well, netball for me, when you hear the name Joanna Christopher, you think netball. Netball is where I got my name from. I've made myself historic in the field of netball. And I think a lot of girls right now need to get themselves involved. I'm going to say girls from the tender age of maybe 7 right up to about 16. That's the age when you want to get yourself involved in something extracurriculum like netball. I'm so happy. I would give thanks to people like Gloria Ballantyne and my brother Wallace Christopher, who has motivated me, because netball has allowed me to reach to places such as Australia. I've seen the world. I've seen France. I've seen big places that little girls dream of, and all in the name of netball. So I enjoy netball, and I don't think I would ever stop.
Donc, parlez-vous français?
No party français.
Okay, well, I just had to throw it in. I love a French. Yes.
Me too.
I did it in college, and so that's another story for another time. Okay, so Miss Hopper, I think I need to take your name and do something with it. Hopper.
I think you're being biased there.
No, there's no being biased. It's just there's some kind of ringing Hopper. Hope. You know?
Why do I think that you're liking Miss Hooper?
Oh, don't say that. Oh my God. Yeah, I see you want me to get knocked down at the end of this interview here. You want me to get a complete knockdown.
It's Hooper.
Hooper. Oh.
Fireman Hooper.
Are you related to him?
Yes, I am.
I'm saying, okay, you know what? I'm planning to get him in studio soon. Yes, so look out for a call or something from me soon. I'm planning to get. I'm gonna ask him if so he's gonna be at the show.
I don't think so. I think he'll be out of state.
Oh, so he's performing again, representing St. Vincent.
Yes.
Vincent to the bone. Okay. What would you like to say to Vincentians now that we're getting into this celebration mood for independence?
Well, first and foremost, it's obvious that at this point, I would like to extend my invitation to all you wonderful listeners out there to come on out on the 25th of October to witness 6 beautiful ladies, 6 beautiful hot mamas, 6 beautiful hot mamas vie for the prestigious title of Miss Young Mothers 2014.
All right. Okay, so the question that comes to everybody, but wait, before that, is there anybody you want to give special thanks to?
Yes. there's been a number of persons who've been contributing to Miss Young Mothers over the years. I cannot forget Jason at the t-shirt store. I want to encourage people to go and support Jason. He's been doing a tremendous job, whereas he's been helping a lot of people, especially myself. If I go and say, Jason, I have 6 contestants, I need this, I need that. Jason said, Joanna, you're going to kill me, but take what you want. And he's a very good young man in St. Vincent. We need to support him. He's great. And I also would like to thank Sabrina at Gunsav Black Wine. She's been contributing to us over the years. And I'm so happy to have met Sabrina. And I'm also asking you guys to support Sabrina at Gunsav Black Wine, the best. And also Mrs. Gibson at Wadi Lima. Thanks to you, Mrs. Gibson, for supporting us over the years. All the lovely gifts and everything. I say mwah, mwah. Thank you.
Okay, so, and the final question that comes to everyone who comes on the set, after everything is over, after this interview, after the pageant, Miss Hooper, Fireman's relative, I'm guessing I probably just put you under shadow. How would you want to be remembered?
Well, I would like to be remembered as a brave young mother who did not try and take anything that people have to say in terms of discouragement as to they don't have picnic, where you are going for clean park. You know, I have put that behind me. I don't listen to what people say. I believe in myself. I have enough confidence in myself. I know me. I believe in me. And for that, I want people to remember me as an image, a good image, a role model to younger mothers and to younger people out there who do not believe in their self because of what people discourage them to do.
Okay, and I'm going to make sure I ask you this, and I'm guessing yours is going to be like, I have this feelings relating to netball too, you know.
Oh,
but at the end of the day, after all the pageants that you have organized, that you're planning to organize, after this specific pageant, after this interview, how do you want to be remembered?
Wow. I want to be remembered as the diva of it all. You see, it's not only netball that God has blessed me with, and it's not only pageantry. I am a qualified and professional esthetician. I specialize in massage, facial, reflexology, you name it, anything that is aesthetical, that's me. But how I would like to be remembered, I would like to be remembered as a lover of children and people, because I don't seem to want to go to sleep having anybody in my mind with any negative thoughts. So how Joanna would like to be remembered, call me lover girl. I want to be remembered as someone who loves people. No matter what, I should always be able to forgive someone. And I want to highlight something. I want to thank the people of Layu and Barley for always supporting my shows. No matter what. I'm not saying I'm perfect as much as I say I'm lover girl. I have my little flaws and faults. But these people, if they have not been supporting me, these shows could not have been successful. So to my people of Layu, I love you, and I want to thank you for encouraging me to be what I am today. And thank you, and come again. I'm going to make this a blast for you guys. Thank you.
Okay. Yes?
And one last thing that I would like to say is that for those people who try to discourage us from entering the show, I would like to say that on the 25th of October, you would be judged very wrong. Very wrong, because Joanna Christopher, she's doing a very good job in terms of we as young mothers who was very unfortunate to enter the Miss SVG pageant. She is doing very good in terms of building our self-confidence and putting us back out there. And I would like to say thank you, Joanna.
Anytime, Christy. Anytime.
All right, I guess that was a bit of a touching moment there.
Yeah, I wanted to cry.
Alright guys, so the aim of this show is to boost the self-esteem and confidence that most young mothers lose after having their first or second child as they progress in life. Most of these young ladies who have entered wanted an opportunity to enter Miss SVG, but I guess having a child has prohibited them from entering into the pageant. Alright, remember the show is on the 25th of October, Independence Month in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You don't want to miss it. It's at 8 p.m. Where's the venue?
Layu Hard Court.
Alright, so Layu Hard
Netball Court.
Alright, that's 8 p.m. in Layu Netball Hard Court on the 25th of October. That's this month. Alright, guys, until next time, I'm your host, Jerani Zilon. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter at Jerani_Zilon. See ya.
And if I am a reflection of him, then I must be fly, because his light, it shines so bright, I wanna lie.